All right, coaches, let's go ahead and let's talk about Tuesday the 4th. We are now going to attack those shoulders and chest muscles and triceps for our strength portion today, okay? We are doing bench, okay? We're going to be doing 5 sets of 2 reps, starting at a 6.5 RPE, going all the way up to a 9.5 RPE, okay? So, by the time they finish, this should be almost a 1 rep max. This should almost be the heaviest they could do for that day, okay? 9.5, we're almost to a 10. A 10 is I could not have gone any heavier that day. I did not mean to almost say a 2 rep max because we are adding 10 banded tricep pull downs in between each set. So it actually might not be their 2 rep max or even close to their 2 rep max, depending on how fatigued they get from those tricep pull downs, okay? So really quickly, I just want to show you the tricep pull down. You're going to want to grab a band. I feel like this is one of those movements where people will kind of sandbag it a little bit. Make sure that they're getting a band that's going to challenge them. And then make sure that before they even start pulling, that there's some resistance on the band, okay? I want the band to be pulling on the PVC pipe before I start, and then I'm going to go ahead, elbows are nice and tucked in, and then I'm gonna pull down, touch my thighs, come back up, touch my thighs, okay? And they should, by 5 reps, be feeling it in their triceps. If they're not, we need to add more resistance to that tricep pull down, okay? We should be working that very aggressively. If you don't have enough PVC pipes, you can always just grab the band like this, and same thing, okay? I like it better with the PVC pipe. I feel like I can engage my triceps better, but choose your poison, choose your own adventure with you and the athletes you are working with. Okay, with the bench, one thing I wanted to quickly do is show you guys a little bit of a warm-up. A lot of times when we're warming up for bench, we do a lot of pressing in different modalities, in different planes, like pressing away from ourselves or pressing above. What I'd like to see as well is I just want to get a little bit of rotation warming up in those shoulders. And the way that we can do that is by grabbing a plate and having them do bus drivers, okay? So having them come out in front of us, having the plate come out in front of them, and then having them go up and down, okay? If you guys use these in your warm-ups, you want to do a high rep and do multiple sets, okay? And then 1 rep would be their hand goes down, up, that's 1, 2, 3, okay? What that's going to do is that really, if you've never done those, that is going to really wake up those shoulders and get those ready for good pressing, okay? Obviously, still incorporate all of those pressings we talked about. Those aren't bad things to do, but maybe that's something that we can add in to mix up our warm-ups just a little bit. Get those shoulders ready. Okay, so for the workout, we're going to be doing 3 sets, okay? We're going to be doing, the reps will decrease, and we're going to be doing a calorie row, a bike, and then double unders, okay? So, for example, if you're doing, I think it's brown or black, you're gonna do 12 calorie row, 12 calories on the bike, and then you would do 40 double unders, okay? Or there's different variations of that. So, for the double unders, then you would do 9 calorie row, 9 calorie bike, 40 double unders, 6 calorie row, 6 calorie bike, 40 double unders. And then in between each of those sets, you're going to rest 3 minutes. Okay, what this tells us is that these are full-on sprints. If we're getting 3 minutes after that much work, we need them to be moving, okay? You can use your first one as kind of a test one since it has the most reps in the workout to kind of test what that threshold is. But as the reps get smaller, we need to really be pushing that pace. I want them to want those 3 minutes of rest, not feel like they're just hanging out, okay? If you are a black or a red athlete, or you have a black or a red athlete in your class, their double unders need to be unbroken, which means if they don't get them unbroken, and let's say they have 40 and they're going and they get 38 and they mess up, they have to restart back at 1 and then build back up through that, okay? I think for a workout like this, I would challenge all of your athletes to do them unbroken, okay? It's not a requirement for the workout, brown and below, but I would probably, if you can, just make it kind of like an unsaid challenge, like, hey guys, I would really like to see these unbroken. If you feel like you could do these unbroken and you mess up, go ahead and restart, and I want you to try to get them unbroken if possible. I think it'll just add an element to it that'll be really good for them, and if people are trying to get better at double unders, being able to hold on to double unders and big unbroken sets is going to be really good for them to be able to do that. If they're able, again, if they're able to string them together. If they're having a hard time stringing them together, obviously this would not be a good option for them, or they will never make it through the first round, okay? Again, then they'll rest 3 minutes and then they'll kind of run back through that. If you guys have issues with your rower and bikes, you don't have enough for the class, have half of your class start on the rower, half of your class start on the bike, then have them switch machines and then end on the double unders, okay? I would like everyone to have the double unders last, okay? I want their heart rate high by the time they get to the double unders, okay? So don't start anyone on double unders, so if that means you need to waterfall people through, or like I said, have them switch on machines, please do that, okay? I'm really excited to see everybody get into that heavy bench. I know that we got a lot of people excited for that, so have fun today, and I will see you all tomorrow.